Match is the world's largest relationship company. People make profiles on the Match website and include information about themselves and what traits they would like to find in a potential partner. This week, Match released information on dating experiences from a survey of more than 1,000 single LGBTQ people. The study is the first of its kind. Match scientific advisor Dr. Justin Garcia joins us now to discuss what these results reveal. Welcome to the show. Can't wait to find out more. Sure. So everyone surveyed was single. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So does the data show that are people looking for a serious relationship or not?
Yeah, so this is an extension of, we do a big annual study called Singles in America that's on the national probability of the whole population. And this year with LGBTQ in America, we took a focused look at gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender singles. And what we found is that about 50% of LGBTQ people in America are single, and over 80% of them say that they're looking for a committed relationship, a romantic partnership.
So since the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of same-sex marriage, has this affected how LGBTQ people are thinking of marriage nowadays?
Yeah, and this has been something that's really been debated by people, gender scholars, and as people think about what is the role of marriage in their lives. Now, broadly in America, marriage is changing. Attitudes about marriage are changing. More people than ever before are cohabiting, so living together but not necessarily married. But we specifically asked participants, has the Supreme Court case changed your attitudes? And a number of people said yes, and in fact, more gay men than heterosexual men said that they were interested in marriage. So thinking about these, what these patterns could mean, what changes, what the legal statutes are that change around marriage. On the other side, there's a big group of people who say, we weren't able to get legally married before, and this legalization of marriage doesn't change the fact that we can have relationships. We don't need marriage to institutionalize, for the government to tell us that we can have a couple.
Now, you also have data on people coming out. Just curious about anything that you learned from that data.
Yeah, I thought that was some of our really interesting findings. The numbers were consistent with what we know about sexual and gender development. So usually in about adolescence, we start to form who we are as an individual in terms of our own gender identity, our sexuality, the sense of the self. So by about ages 13, you see at least a quarter of people start to say, okay, I know my kind of a sense of what I think is my sexual orientation. The sobering part there, though, was that the number of years people were what we call in the closet. There were so many years for so many people, and I think that says a lot about the current state of America, where it has been and where we still are, that people don't feel maybe safe or comfortable outwardly being who they are.
Interesting. Thank you so much for being here today.
Great. Thanks for having me on.